You have the power of life and abundance inside you. Listen to these affirmations daily and allow them to release their power and transform you into a money magnet. Listen daily for maximum results. Listen daily, even while you sleep. Your relationship with money starts with how you think about money. Use these positive affirmations to design a positive and abundant relationship with money. Now, relax, breathe, and close your eyes. Let your body relax with each breath. The affirmations you are about to hear will become your own. These positive affirmations you are about to hear will be absorbed by your subconscious mind, even while you sleep. So, say these affirmations in your mind as you hear them out loud. I am a money magnet. I deserve abundance. I agree with wealth and abundant thoughts. I release all opposition to wealth and abundance. Money flows to me. I am wealthy. I am surrounded by money. I think, talk, and walk like I am wealthy. Abundance is my birthright. Wealth comes to me from many sources. I allow myself to be blessed with abundance. I release any negative thoughts about money. I attract abundance. I use money wisely. Accumulating money comes easily to me. It is my pleasure to manage the money that flows to me. I always have more money than I need. I have a magnetic attraction to money. Today is filled with opportunities.
Freedom is truly the thing that we're all searching for.
Financial news, trading, and investing all in one place, but also in a language and in words and cultural references that you can actually understand.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm super excited about the Money Matrix.
Done by people who actually do it, who actually live it, and who are actually professionals.
Because we're going to be showing you how to actually make money on your own terms whenever you want.
So, I encourage you to join us on the Money Matrix, where you can learn, potentially earn, and return that knowledge and game and potentially money to your family.
And that is truly what we all want. It's not more money, it's actually freedom.
Good morning and welcome to the Money Matrix. I'm Dion Pouncil.
And I'm Dominique Broadway. Welcome to another exciting day and week in the markets. Please always remember that investing and trading should happen at your own risk. So please do your own research before making any trading or investing. decisions.
Yes, absolutely. So we're starting a new week off, and the top headline is that the tech surge lifted the markets to new all-time highs. So the S&P 500 closed out last week with another new high lifted by tech stocks. The index added 1.1% on Friday to close at 4,958.61, above the previous record that it hit on Monday. And all of that was led by Facebook through that surge of the announcement of the 50-cent dividend, their first ever dividend that they launched through Facebook.
Wow. Interesting. So in other news, McDonald's, I love a good McGriddle from McDonald's. Anyway, so McDonald's, they announced their earnings this morning, and surprisingly, they actually missed their revenue target, as it cites that there was a big impact, believe it or not, from the Middle East war in Q4 that greatly impacted their earnings. So very, very surprising there. It's always interesting to see how some of these different wars in other countries and other places that actually can affect them in their business. So they're actually down about 1.3% pre-market, which was interesting because they were actually up almost $6 pre-market, and now they're only down. They're actually down 1.3% pre-market ahead of the opening bell.
Okay, so we have a lot of earning reports this week. It is going to be busy. Two of the biggest are Disney and McDonald's, which I believe just came out.
Yes, I just said.
Yes. So, sorry about that. Yeah, and also we have
clearly ain't listening to me.
And we also have Palantir today, Spotify, Eli Lilly, Frontier Group, and Ford tomorrow, along with Snapchat and Chipotle on Tuesday, CVS Health on Wednesday, Roblox and Uber on Wednesday as well, Spirit Airlines and Pinterest on Thursday, and PepsiCo on Friday. So I know you love earnings. I know you love options. So what do you have you excited about the options week this week?
Yeah, so I would say I'm definitely very excited about Palantir. Let's see who else we have on the deck. So I'm very excited about Palantir. Definitely Roblox as well. I feel like Roblox is so undervalued, and I feel like this is going to be the year where they truly start to shine. So very excited about them. Also Chipotle and Spotify as well, and then PayPal. I think they're going to have a lovely tank on this earnings. I think they're going to fall. So a lot of things I'm
interested to see Mattel, because the Barbie movie came out in Q4 last year.
Q4?
Yeah. So very interested to see the holiday season. Mattel with a resurgence with the Barbie brand. The movie did pretty well. And then last night at the Grammys, a couple of the songs from the soundtrack won a bunch of awards.
Really?
So I'm very interested. I think Mattel may be a sleeper when it comes to what's going on in the earnings report. So in other news, Satya Nadella, the Microsoft CEO, is now on his 10-year anniversary at Microsoft.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Seems very interesting because it was led and dominated by Bill Gates for so long, and a lot of people didn't know if when Bill handed it off that Microsoft would do what it did or is doing, but Microsoft can now call itself literally the world leader and tech leader. It's the most valuable company in the world right now. They're definitely leading on the AI charge, and they're also leading on the quantum computing charge. So it's going to be interesting to see, because when he took over the company, it was a $300 billion market cap. And right now, today, Microsoft is worth $3 trillion. So he literally 10x'd.
That's awesome.
Since he came
but I will say, I know Apple's been having a bit of a downtime, but they are on their ass a little bit because their market cap is $2.87 trillion. So Apple is still coming for you, Microsoft, and we're gonna reclaim our throne.
She is Apple to the fullest. It's like,
we're gonna reclaim that throne.
We gotta get you emotionally.
We're not switching to PCs over here. Well, you're a PC guy.
No. I'm an Apple product guy, but for trading and investing, most of the softwares are built natively for PC. So it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, speaking about PC, this has nothing to do. Actually, this is not smooth transition at all. But Novo Nordisk is actually struggling right now to meet the demand for the weight loss drug. Believe it or not. So that is honestly good news for the company. Those type of things tend to do what a lot of people don't like, which is actually make the price of the product go up, right? Because if there's a demand and unfortunately they're unable to meet the demand, that means that people are going to be willing to pay more to get the little bit of supply that they actually have, right? The basics of supply and demand. So that's kind of breaking news this morning that they're actually struggling. As you guys know, they had their earnings last week and they did very well. And then they're actually up about $1.80 pre-market. So that is interesting news. I think we want to keep our eyes out on Novo Nordisk. Okay. Should be probably a very profitable year for them, for sure.
In automotive news, automotive/tech disruptor Carvana says it's restructuring, okay? So when they announced the restructuring, they were facing giant bankruptcy concerns, but they have since turned the game around for themselves. So in that time, the company removed more than $1 billion in annualized expenses, but to do that, they cut over 4,000 jobs, and they launched a proprietary software platform to process vehicles. So we know the automotive industry is one of the largest industries in the world, especially in America. We know that there are some big battles going on between old school automotive and EV. And then also Carvana kind of disrupted the game on the way they sell companies. So if you're not familiar, they put cars in tall vending machines. So you can like literally go to one of their stations and order a car out of the vending machine, or you can order it online out of the vending machine, they'll deliver it to your house. So that was kind of their claim to fame, which drove a lot of their revenue. Then once that wore off, they had to figure it out. And what they did was they went more proprietary on the software and things of that nature. So interested to see, because they had dropped down to less than $5 a share, but since have recovered and now are up over $55 a share.
I have never seen, and I've seen these Carvana locations. Machines. Yeah. I've never seen that thing move. Like I've never seen a car come down the machine, you know? And I feel like when you buy a car, you want to kind of get in it, you want to, feel it, see how how the seats feel.
Well, I guess they feel everybody orders stuff offline these days.
Yeah, did you see the thing I sent you for the guy that bought the house off Amazon? Yeah, so there's a guy. So it's FYI. Technically, it's a tiny home in a way. Yeah. Definitely a tiny home. But anyway, he paid about $30,000. Yep. Actually, black guy. You can go to Home Depot and too. He purchased the house, and it just got delivered, and he was showing it off, and very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, you could actually order tiny homes, full prefab, for like $30, $35 from Home Depot as well. Yeah, so we are definitely moving into, modern times. You've seen Apple, viral videos of the Vision Pro, people walking down the middle of the street with their Vision Pros on, driving their Tesla with no hands with their Vision Pros on. So, one of my favorite quotes from one of my mentors to say, the future is already here, it's just not as affordable, right? And so when most things come out, they're originally for the rich, the wealthy, and people that can afford them or have the inside information to get connected to them. But essentially, the future is here, okay? So we're going to check out some oil prices, and they steadied as the Fed moves carefully, okay? So there's a lot of things going on in the Middle East which are affecting oil prices. Oil had its worst week of the year last week, and so all the things that are going on in the Middle East, all around the oil countries, is something that we definitely want to keep our eye on, okay? And now as we get ready to transition into our Beat the Bell segment, we're going to get ready to go over what's going on in the global market.
It is a lot going on. Yeah. All right. So first things first, let's go ahead and check out I'm going to start with U.S. equities. Global. Oh,
Asia.
Yeah. You do Asia.
Yeah, we'll check with Asia to see what happened in the global markets overnight, and then we'll come into the U.S. equities.
Well, it's on you then.
Okay. So, so the Asian Dow was up 1.4%. The Nikkei was up 0.54%. The Hang Seng Index was down 0.15%. The Shanghai Index was down 1.02%. The Sensex Index was down 0.49%, and the Singapore Index was down 1.43%.
Awesome. So let's jump into our U.S. equity. So our U.S. equities are all up this morning. All right, I love an up day. I love a down day too, but I do really love an update for our long-term portfolios. So the Dow is currently up 0.35%. The S&P 500 is up 1.07%, and the NASDAQ is up 1.74%. Our VIX is up 2.53. Gold is down 1.09, and oil is up 0.12. So everything is up besides gold.
Okay, and now switching over to the futures markets. All right, the Dow Jones future is down 0.3%. The S&P 500 future is down 0.3%. The NASDAQ future is down 0.17%. Gold is down 1.09%. Silver is down 1.87%, and crude oil is down 0.03%. So the futures are showing for a potential down open. We'll see if that serves throughout the entire day.
Yeah.
Okay. Going over into the Forex market, the euro is down 0.42%. The yen is up 0.09%. The pound is down 0.59%. The Australian dollar is down 0.34%. The DXY index is up 0.46%. And the Wall Street Journal index is up 0.29%. And we're going to round it out in
crypto.
Yep.
See, he's acting a little funny. They got a haircut, you know what I'm saying, looking all fresh. You know how men be.
You know.
All right,
something like
okay. So let's go ahead and talk about Bitcoin. Well, crypto specifically. So Bitcoin is currently at 1.44%, trading around 43,418. Nope, it just jumped. $43,422 a coin. Next, you have Ethereum that is also up 1.39%, trading around $2,331. XRP is up 0.11%. Bitcoin Cash is up 0.67%. Litecoin is up 1.13%, and Monero is down 1.41%. So our major cryptocurrencies are actually all up this morning, which is great because they've been kind of trending down for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Good to see them up.
All right, so now let's hop into the chart and do our analysis to see what we think the market is going to be doing today. We're going to start out in the futures market. So we've seen from the global news, the futures were slightly down, all right, pre-market. So we're going to start off with the week. Okay, hopping over here into the charts, we can see that the NASDAQ, okay, for the week has been trending up essentially since the beginning of the year. All right, strong bounce when it crossed over that VWAP there. However, we are at the top of the second standard deviation, so we will see if that gives us some resistance, all right, on the week, and keep our eye on that. Stepping down into the 1 day, we did just get a buy signal, okay, on the 1 day chart here. Today, Monday, February 5th. So we get a buy signal on the 1 day chart. However, it is approaching that third standard deviation, which is at about 17,735. So we'll keep our eye on that to see if we get some resistance off of the third standard deviation on the market. Now, stepping down into the 4 hour. Okay. Let's make this a little bigger. All right, apologize about that. Okay, all right, stepping down into the 4 hour chart here, we did get a buy signal last Thursday and it's been charging up since then. As of today, again, that second standard deviation, so we are seeing clear resistance here in the early 700s, so 726, 17,720, 17,000 in the 30s. We are seeing resistance there. We're in the middle of a full charge up. We will see if that resistance holds, okay? We can step down to the 2 hour chart and see that resistance was pretty strong at 34, and we know why. All right, and some strong resistance there, but also some support from the VWAP there. So stepping down to the 1 hour, we did get a sell signal at 9 a.m. So this kind of confirms what we were looking at in the global analysis. of the pre-market, saying that the open may be down. So it may be down on the first half of this session, and maybe a bull move after that initial down into the longer trend of the upside. So we will keep our eye on that for short side on the early half of the opening bell, and longer towards the middle later of the day on the NASDAQ. All right, stepping over into the energy market, we're going to check on oil. All right, on the 1 week, we did get a down signal today on oil, which also kind of went along with the global news because of the things that are going on in the Middle East. We also got a sell signal on the 1 day, Friday. And we made money actually on the downside Friday. So looking sell side bias, all right, on the oils. Look at sell side bias on the oils at the open and throughout the day, all right? On the 1 hour, we did get a buy signal. So it may be a little bit mixed at the open, but for probably the second half of this, we will be bearish on oil. Okay, so bullish long term on the NASDAQ, short in the beginning of the NASDAQ, long towards the middle of the day, long on the beginning of the oil, and short throughout the day. And then we will round it out in the energies today. All right, looking at the 1 week chart, looking at gold. We're gonna have to get these charts figured out on TradingView because this resizing. All right, we got a buy at the beginning of today on gold. All right, on the 1 day chart, we got a sell, so the longers are kind of mixed. Stepping down to the 4 hour, we are in the middle of a sell signal. 2 hour, we're in the middle of the sell signal, and 1 hour, we're in the middle of the sell signal. So at the open, we're going to be short side bias on gold, and maybe if you're looking for swing trades, potentially this week, longer on gold. But right now, we're going to be short side bias on gold, short side bias on oil, and long side bias on the longer term of the NASDAQ. Okay, so what are you seeing over there, Dominique, in the equities?
Yes. All right. So going into the equities, we are seeing a lot of movement in one of my favorite companies. You already know who it is. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is already up $21 this morning, you guys. This morning, all right? Some of this is probably coming off of news that Goldman Sachs is anticipating and setting a new price target for NVIDIA to reach $800 a share. They're currently trading around $661 a share. We also just received a buy signal at 9:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on NVIDIA. So I don't know, is this thing going to keep going today? If so, I'm really interested to see how it opens up how in the first 5 minutes, if it actually retains a lot of the earnings that it had pre-market. And if so, utilizing this buy signal may be a great thing to do. Is see if we can continue to hop back on this NVIDIA ride. I definitely sold all my NVIDIA contracts last week and took the profits because I was like, there's no way this thing's going to continue throughout the weekend. It did actually slightly fall throughout the weekend, but that news came out this morning and it is rising. So as you can see here on our 5 minute chart, we have a buy signal that just came in. You'll see here on our 2 hour chart, this is actually from last week, but as you can see, trending up. Also, this is Monday around the 8 o'clock hour for the 2 hour, trending up above all the bars. It's upside potential is just it's just insane, to be honest. Okay, so that's NVIDIA. Keep our eyes on that one for sure. Looks like it's going to be another great entry point to get back in and hop back on the NVIDIA train. I'm also very long NVIDIA. I own a lot of shares of it, so still winning either way, all right? I wanted to take a quick look at McDonald's. As we mentioned, McDonald's has released their earnings this morning, and they are currently down $5.55, which is actually a little bit more than what it actually was down when I was talking about it earlier in our news segment. But McDonald's is currently down $5.55 pre-market. So hoping that, maybe this will start to rebound, as obviously we want, all of our companies to be profitable here. On our 5 minute chart, as you can see, it has been just trending down. As I mentioned, it has fallen a little bit more in what it was at maybe about 20 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago. We also just received a sell signal on this 2-hour bar, which totally makes sense. And it signaled this further fall. As you can see, it's currently down about $5.35. So interested to see how this next 5-minute bar closes and if we have any upside potential or if McDonald's are going to continue to fall. All right. Looking at another one of my golden child here, Apple. It's finally starting to turn around. This might be the first time I have seen Apple go up in days, okay? So maybe this year. So we currently have Apple, we're on the 3-minute chart right here, but on the 3-minute chart and on the 5-minute chart, we just received buy signals, okay? Yeah, so we have 5, what is this? 9, 10. Yep, so 9, 10, so about 10 minutes ago, we actually finally received a buy signal for Apple. Apple's currently up about $1.80 pre-market. As you guys may remember, last Friday, Apple released their Apple Vision Pros. I finally watched a video on how these things work. And let me tell you, we are finally in the future. We may finally be entering our Jetson era, okay? We got our robots, we got our screens, we don't got to touch nothing no more. We can control stuff with our eyeballs. I've been waiting my entire 39 years on this earth to get here, and I feel like we're finally here. I was very shocked with the Apple Vision Pro price point, which is around $3,500 a goggle. I'm going to wait for Vision 2 to come out, see if they can lower that a little bit, because that's a lot just to be able to control an iPhone without touching, all right? A lot of money there. But as you can see, people are very excited about these Apple Vision Pros, and we do finally have our first buy signal. I am thinking that Apple may finally start to rebound from the downs and lows that it has reached over the past few weeks, okay? So those are the ones we have our eyes on. Also wanted to highlight one more, which was Palantir. So Palantir is releasing their earnings, I believe this evening. Not seeing it on here, but I thought their earnings come out today.
Yeah, I think we called it out earlier. It was today.
I thought it was this evening, but we don't usually. We'll have a little E right here if there's an earnings coming out today.
It's today or tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, so maybe
we called it out in the analysis.
Yeah, where's my little E on the chart? Here we go. All right, so their earnings, they actually are today. I'm just on a too small of a chart here. But Palantir is releasing their earnings this evening after the closing bell, all right? Hence this little E that we see. All right, this is on the day chart. Let me go back to the 5-minute chart. All right, thank you so much, Faith, and everyone in the chat. So we did just receive a buy signal on Palantir about 7-8 minutes ago, whatever, around 9:15. They're currently up about 59 cents per share. And as I mentioned, their earnings are today after the closing bell. So right now, Palantir is trading up. We'll see how things change or react at the opening bell. But yeah, so those are some of the ones that I'm eyeing this morning. So not Microsoft, NVIDIA, McDonald's, Palantir, and Apple. All right. I want to take one quick look before I pass it back over to you at Microsoft as well, because I know we had a lot of eyeballs of Microsoft last week. Currently in the 5-minute chart, Microsoft is trending down. They're down about 16 cents, but interested to see if they were going to have a little bit more further rebound this week. So we'll see. Keep our eyes and ears open. But as you can see, it's going to be a pretty fun week. All
right. Now, hopping over here into the Forex analysis for our Forex family. All right, we're going to be looking at the USD, Japanese yen. Obviously, we know always some battles between America and Asia. On the 1-week chart, we are in the middle of a buy on the way up for that swing, a buy on the 1 day, a buy on the 4-hour. We're in the middle of a buy on the 2-hour and a middle of a buy on the 1-hour. So we're going to go ahead and exit this short position. We're only down 27 bucks, but we got an opposite signal. Let's go ahead and minimize that loss right there. Okay. And that helps me bring up. So we're starting the week. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see where we are on the week. We're starting the week. There we go. We're starting the week at 8,118 bucks. Okay, so we did finish the week. We started the week last week at about 8,000. took a couple bucks off the table, and now we're back at 8,000 starting off the week. So we're at 8,100. We'll see right around the opening bell, and that'll let us know, where we are profitable today or tomorrow. But we can see we minimized all of our losses. Okay, we either stopped out or they turned around and went green. Okay, so that's going into risk management and going into trading. So we did about 9 shows so far. I think Friday was our 9th show. So we made $8,000 in our first 9 shows from stock day trading. So not bad at all to kick off the show. Okay, now going back over here into the Forex markets. All right. We looked at USD/JPY and we got all buy signals. So at the opening bell here, we will be looking to get into a buy side trade on the USD/JPY. So we can sit here and wait for the 1-minute chart to get us a buy signal, and we'll get in on that. Okay, so we'll get that set up, right? Get our stop loss set, only risk 5%, 0.05. Get that ready. All right. And we'll buy that at the opening bell. Okay. We're also going to look at the Great British Pound versus the Japanese yen as well, because GBP is another strong battle between the Brits and Japan. Okay. So on the 1 week, they are in the middle of a buy signal as well. The 1 day is in the middle of a sell signal, so some kind of mixed on the swing. Short is the 4 hour is in a sell, the 2 hour is in a sell, and the 1 hour is in a sell. So sell side pressure, sell side bias on Great British Pound, Japanese yen, and then we're also going to look at the Euro Japanese yen. Okay, so we're going to look at all 3 of the other major indexes against the Japanese yen. So let's look at Euro JPY. All right. They're only showing. It does matter which one you put first, because that's how it's going to divide it. Okay, Euro JPY. There we go. Euro. There we go. All right, so we'll get that going. All right. And it did not pull up. Not sure why it didn't pull up. Let's go USD Euro. I'll get that figured out shortly. We'll start out on the week. Got a buy on the week. All right, we're in the middle of a buy, strong buy on the day. 4 hours in the middle of a strong buy, 2 hours in the middle of a strong buy, and the 1 hour in the middle of a strong buy. So we're going to be buy side bias USD Euro. We'll get ready for that buy at the open as well. Make sure our stop loss is set, only risk 5%. All right, and we will get ready to put those trades in. So those are our Forex trades. We're going to be buy side bias USD/JPY. Okay. We're going to be sell side bias on GBP/JPY. We're already in that sale, so we're going to add to that. All right. We're already in there at 8. Set the stop loss 0.05. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to sell this at the open here in a couple of minutes, and then we're going to buy our other 2 Forex. Real quickly in crypto, all right, 1 week is now starting to get some buy side pressure for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Futures market starting to charge up a little bit. And Ethereum, let's take that lock off. All right. Is also getting some sell side pressure now on the 1 week. Okay, so we'll keep our eyes on that. Here we go for the opening bell. We're going to sell Great British Pound JPY at the open here in about 15 seconds. Then we'll do buys on the 2 futures. On the 2 Forex, and then we will check on the futures market, see if we got any trades on there. Okay. So let me just, there we go. I'll be able to see if I got any trades. All right, that's our opening bell. So we'll sell that. We will buy here, okay? And we will buy USD Euro. All right, set our stop loss, boom. So those are our first 3 trades of the day on the Forex markets. All right, now we'll go over here into the stock market and look for some stock day trades and or potential swing trades, okay? And we're gonna walk down our watch list. So we were originally down Thursday, 1,800 on BlackRock. It got down to about $500, and then now we can see at the opening bell, they got some sell side pressure. We are currently looking at the 1-hour chart, okay? Unlock this as well. All right, and then we said there was gonna be some initial sell-offs at the open, okay, for the equities. So IBM, waiting for the chart to load. All right, we're in our first trade on futures. Let's check that out. So we got in our first trade on futures, and what do you know? It's a sell on the NASDAQ, it looks like. Let me see. Yeah, we shorted the NASDAQ. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's one of my other algos. In our main algos, we are not in a trade. My apologies. Okay, so the main algos here, we are not in a trade. My other algos are in a trade. So we won't pay attention to that. So we didn't get into a trade. All right. Now, we did just get a sell signal on IBM right here at the open. So on the 1-hour chart, all right, so we can go ahead, hop down into the 1 minute. We are in a sell on the 1 minute as well. We can go ahead and put this sell side trade in on IBM, risk 5%, okay? And go ahead and sell IBM on a day trade, okay? That's our first trade of the day. We're short IBM on a day trade, all right, based off of that 1-hour signal. Okay, stepping down into Nancy. Nancy, we're already buy side bias. We got in on this long and we're up 57 bucks. Cruise, we'll just check out the first 10 so far. Cruise at the opening bell, no signal, we'll keep going. Twilio. And we'll stop in the video and switch it back over to you, Dom. Okay, we got a sell side signal on Twilio at the open. Go in here, set our stop loss, 5%. On the 1-hour, we'll step down to the 1 minute. It's also in a sell. We'll go ahead and enter that trade. All right, we're now short Twilio, okay? Stepping into Roblox, we'll go to the 1-hour. Roblox is in the middle of a buy signal, charging up. We are riding that ride. From last week, the Qs are also in the middle of being charged up. We are in there. All right, Path, we're in the middle of riding that ride up as well. Congratulations. Novo just got a buy at the opening bell. So we're gonna go ahead and buy Novo. Set our stop loss. Okay, that'll be, we're long NVO. All right, and then rounding it out with NVIDIA, buy side signal on NVIDIA. So we're gonna go ahead, put our stop loss in there and buy NVIDIA. So we're long NVIDIA, we're long, let's check our trades. Okay, so we just went long NVIDIA. We went long, we shorted IBM. Okay, and then we also shorted Twilio. Okay, so short Twilio, long IBM, short Twilio, short IBM, and long NVIDIA, okay? So those are our trades right now, and we can see the battles from there. Those are our day trades on the stock day trading side, all right? All right, what you looking at over there, Dominique?
Really just kind of watching to see how things are panning out. My charts just froze up on me, so okay. That was all
right, well, we can come back over here to NVIDIA. We're already up we're already up $278 on that NVIDIA trade. Congratulations if you are riding that ride. Okay. And so we just got in there, 30 seconds ago, and we're up $200 on that opening trade for NVIDIA. Now, again, everybody, trading and investing is personal. So depending on your risk tolerance, your budget, etc., you could do one contract, one share, you could do 10, you could do 100, you could do 500, you could do 1,000. What we want to do is we want to show us making these actual trades. We're going to take different size trades to make it relatable to everybody. Sometimes we'll take one, sometimes we'll take 10, sometimes we'll take 1,000, sometimes we'll take 10,000, depending on our signals, depending on what we're trading, and what the price points are. But trading and investing is personal. So, just so that you can understand, no matter where you are, your trading or investing a journey that you can make forward progress is all about starting, okay? So from the newbies that are just joining, maybe it's your first time tuning into the show, our watch list from an investment standpoint, these are what we are investing on. These are our 20 picks of 2024, okay? And we just got stopped out of NVIDIA for some profit. So congratulations. It just took about $100 off of that NVIDIA trade. So we are 1 for 1 on that trade. We took out about $100 as the stop loss was adjusting. So you see we're up $8,100 from that trade, and now it's continuing to go up. And we're riding the rides up from our trade. So I got stopped out because it got adjusted. I only have risk 5% and it was moving. NVIDIA is pretty volatile. So I may give it a little bit more room on NVIDIA, but I will still set a stop loss. But we already got paid off of it. You see, we just made a quick $100 off of that in about 2 minutes. Okay, so if you got into that, congratulations. All right. So now we are in our first trade on the futures, I believe. Let's see, positions. No, we're not. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to see what's going on the algo, because I'm testing 3 algos out. But right now, our main charts are still flat, okay, and the positions are showing flat. So I will check that out and see what's going on, because I'm testing 2 new algos in the background, but our main algos are still flat, okay? All right, and so you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll hop over to Dominique.
Yeah, thank you guys. So I saw Shireen was asking the NVIDIA strike and expiration. Again, I'm not sure if you mentioned a strike price expiration.
No,
date,
I just got in on the day trade. We bought it. It was a buy at the opening bell. I just got it on the stock day trade. Nice. And you can do your options with Dom.
Yeah, I'm eyeing this one. I kind of missed it. I was looking at something else. But I'm looking to see if this starts to fall a little bit, because when we got that buy, it was around $684. And now, well, it's around $685 right now. So it looks like, no, $683. So now it's around $684. It's actually starting to fall a little bit. So I'm going to let this fall a little bit and then see if it starts to kind of bounce back or get that what's called buy signal. It's down about $7 or so since it hit that high, okay? As far as expiration date, Shireen, I was looking at March 8th. The contracts that I sold last week were all March 1st, the ones I locked in the beautiful profits with, okay? But the ones I'm looking at right now are all March 8th. These are a little bit more expensive. They're around $39 a contract, a contract. There's a share, so those a little bit pricier, but if we can, this could also be a beautiful day trade if it does start to rebound here. So I was looking at the expiration date of March 8th with the strike price of $690, okay? I know someone else wanted to take a quick look at our Estee Lauder, all right? Estee Lauder, ticker symbol EL, and EL. Here we go. Estee Lauder. So they they announced their earnings. It looks like this morning before this morning before the opening bell. So they're currently up about 19 bucks. I can't remember who that was that asked about that. Oh, Colleen. Yeah, so Colleen, not sure if you're currently in any Estee Lauder trades, but they are up $19. And there was a buy signal that came in for them. I'm on the week chart. Lord Jesus. All right, here we go. Let's go to the 5-minute chart here. So as you can see, this buy signal, it came through over here when the earnings came out. That was that buy signal. That thing just rolled right up. It's been kind of bouncing around, but it is still currently up about $19.64. We did just receive a sell signal at 9:35, so about 5 minutes ago, all right, on Estee Lauder. So if you're entering, looks like it is starting to fall ever so slightly, right? But if you're in it, you're probably happy. You're probably smiling. If you are in it and you have calls on it, you may want to definitely make sure that you set your stop loss. And we did just receive a sell signal, so it may begin to fall, okay? So wanted to highlight that for you as well. We had another question about DraftKings, which is DKNG. That's DraftKings, right? All right, so DraftKings ticker symbol is DKNG. It was a really good question from Carlene. She said thoughts on DKNG since Super Bowl is this weekend. Super Bowl is this weekend.
Mm-hmm,
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, so one thing that just came through I want to highlight for DraftKings, it says DraftKings Insider sold shares worth $20 million recently. Interesting, okay? Let's see when they sold these shares. They sold these shares. Sorry, on January 29th. So on January 29th, the global technology and product person at DraftKings sold $20 million worth of shares. So even though, yes, DraftKings, the Super Bowl is this weekend, all the earnings that they're reporting are from Q4. So if he just took $20 million of his shares off the table, he must be anticipating that this thing is not going to rise, and he wanted to lock in whatever, whatever profits he had. So we did just receive a sell signal on DraftKings. I may have to pass it over to my throat. We did just receive a sell signal on DraftKings at 9:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to pass it over to Dion real quick because my throat is not adjusting. But yes, right now we do have a sell signal on DraftKings, and then somebody just sold $20 million that's inside the company. So very interesting information there.
Okay, so, yep, we are still flat in our futures trades. Haven't got in any, all right? Currently down about $400. We took $100 profit off that table, which put us at 81. All right, and then now we're down about $300, and I can see pretty much it's from, so we got into Path on the long, is down 67, JP Morgan down 51, all right, and then BlackRock is still down 913. So overall, down, and it's starting to charge back up a little bit. So now it seems like we're about to break even. So we made those entry decisions based off of the 1 hour chart when I went long NVIDIA, selling IBM. Okay, so we're up $16 on our IBM short. Okay, and then we went and bought NVIDIA and took some profits off the table with that already, just because it's a little bit more volatile. All right, and then it seems like we also got stopped out on Twilio. So 1 for 2 on those trades, took profit off the table on one, got stopped out on one. And as far as our Forex trades, we are profitable on our USD Great British Pound purchase, where we went long USD Great British Pound, and then we also went short Great British Pound JPY, which were profitable. And then we also went long USD Euro. So we're profitable on all 3 of our Forex trades. We're 1 for 2 on our stock trades. And then we're still currently in IBM and Twilio. Okay, so congratulations if you're in any of those trades, because most of them are profitable, and we will keep our eye on them as we approach the 10 o'clock hour, since we made our decision off the opening bell, okay? If you have any stocks, bonds, options, Forex, futures, or crypto you all want us to analyze here in real time, drop them into the comment section. Let us know whether you're looking to invest in them, trade on them, and or day trade or swing trade. Now, I see somebody in here ask, can we advise? No, We are not your fiduciaries. We're not advising you anything. We're not recommending anything. We're not trying to sell you securities. What we are doing is we're just doing some real-time analysis based off of how we analyze and would approach the different things that you guys suggest. So I do want to be super, super, super clear about that, okay? So Chris wanted us to look at Amazon. Okay, so we'll take a look at Amazon, all right? And we will do some analysis. Now, Amazon is on our watch list, so we're bullish Amazon, bigger picture, long term. Okay, so we'll start out on the week. Okay, so from the 1 week chart, we can see that Amazon is in a buy signal from Monday, November 6th of 2023. So it's been charging up since then from our signals. The other thing I want everybody to know and keep in mind is our charts are different than what you may see across the spectrum, is because they're based off of the analysis and algorithms that we build. So it may look different than your chart because you don't have the algorithms that we have, obviously. So I do want to just kind of encourage you guys to know and to understand that, okay? But on the 1 week chart, we're in a strong buy signal from our algo on Amazon on the 1 day. All right, we just got a buy signal on Friday, and we can see that Amazon, that buy signal came in at 157, and Amazon is currently at 169. So a $12 jump since that buy. And I think we called this out actually Friday during the show. So if you got into Amazon, congratulations. If you were doing options, you know, swing trading options, then you should have got in and submitted that order after the market closed, and you are pretty up if you did get into that trade. So congratulations. All right, stepping down to the 2 hour, Amazon is also in a buy signal. So if I am swing trading options or stock on Amazon, Amazon has a buy has a buy side confluence on the 2 hour, 1 day and 1 week. So I will be buy side bias on Amazon for that. If I'm looking to day trade Amazon on the 1 hour chart, the 1 hour is in a sale from that 9:30. Okay, so if you're maybe looking to do some intra-day trading, looking to get in and out and scalp Amazon, maybe on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, it is some strong selling pressure coming in. However, bigger picture, long term, anything 1 hour or longer, I would still be buy side bias on Amazon. Okay. So, and it doesn't surprise me that the NASDAQ is starting to turn around as different tech stocks, especially Amazon, is starting to charge up on the 2 hour and longer chart. Okay, so that would be my analysis for Amazon.
Thank you.
Yep.
I think my throat's better now. Sorry about that, you guys. So really quickly, while I was over here choking, I did manage to get into the NVIDIA trade. A few minutes ago, I saw that it did start to kind of retrace down a little bit close to the VWAP, then I was able to kind of get in. So we're currently up 4%, so about $640. It was previously up about $800 or so. That was literally just being in the trade for about 5 minutes. So I'm kind of watching. It looks like, as you're saying, that it is pushing up, but I wanted to kind of get in as it started to fall a little bit. I did also, I think I just got into this Amazon trade. Did I not? I think I did. I thought I just put an order in, but maybe it didn't. Oh, here we go. So it just filled a few seconds ago. So let me make sure to refresh this, which is why it's not showing up. Okay. So when Dion got this Amazon buy
on Friday
by signal. As you can see, it is starting to fall a little bit. So we're down very, very slightly. I don't know why my computer's moving so slow today. Maybe it's tired from the weekend. So I did just got into some Amazon calls, okay, with a $170 strike price. They cost about $4.75. So I bought 10, costing about $4,790. Okay, so this trade is only down about 1.88%. It's down about 90 cents. But as Dion mentioned we are anticipating this to rebound. So I got a pretty good entry, okay, as you can see. So we'll kind of wait a little bit and see if this starts to rebound. This could be a great day trade, just kind of like you mentioned, just kind of coming and scalping and taking the profits and keeping it moving. So we're currently in this trade. We're down about $140, but we're waiting for this one to turn around. As I mentioned, expiration date March 8th, and then strike price of 170 on that. And then we can hop back over and see how this NVIDIA is doing. Looks like it is starting to, where are my options? Here we go. All right, so it's down a little bit. As you can see, we were just up almost $800. This is how volatile NVIDIA is. And we were currently down we were actually up about $800. Now we're actually down about $60. So we're gonna kind of wait and see how this pans out. We'll go back and circle back to the charts and see what the upside potential is for the day, okay? And then really quickly, congratulations to Miss No One Spa Diva, I believe that's Miss Rita. She said that she just took $2,000 profit on NVIDIA call and $550 profit on McDonald's put. Very, very good. Congratulations to Miss Rita there. Also, Letitia said, did you already do Hertz?
No.
Did you do that? Okay.
You want to go ahead and do it?
So Hertz, Letitia's looking to invest into Hertz. Okay, looks like we're starting to break even with our NVIDIA trades. Let's go ahead and check out Hertz. Awesome. Faith said also, me too, $2,000 on NVIDIA.
Hey.
Congratulations to
Congratulations.
Miss Rita and Miss Faith. Love it, love it. All right, so we're starting to see a little bit of a fall here. What is it? I'm on a 5-minute chart on NVIDIA, so we'll wait for this to kind of bounce back up. Hertz. Rental car, right? All right, so Hertz, if you guys are looking to invest in Hertz, not necessarily trade Hertz. Hertz is actually, I'm actually kind of surprised to see this. They're only trading around $8.49 per share. They are not a very expensive stock at all, okay? So they're currently down 21 cents. I'm on the 5-minute chart, but since we're looking to invest, we can look out a little bit further, all right? So looking at our day chart right here, as you can see, we are, here we go. All right, so on our day chart right here, looks like it is starting to increase ever so slightly. They have some earnings that are coming out tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning before the market open, all right? Tomorrow morning before the market open, we do have earnings coming out, as you can see here, all right? So on our day chart, it looks like we have some upside potential, all right? Also looking here, going back till December. So December 4th was the last time we got a buy, or I would say probably a strong buy. December 4th of 2023, and it rose up. And as you can see, it got up to about $10.81, and it's currently it's around $8.47. If we go back a little bit further, back to October, all right, if we take it back a little bit further, you'll see it hit a high, actually around August, it hit a high of around $17.93. So that is good. That means this stock has tons of upside potential as it is heading into its earnings, right? We'll have to do a little bit more analysis to see how they're planning to do, but basically saying that it is at a low right now. So if you're looking to invest, as you can see, it has tons and tons and tons of upside potential. Also looking at the week chart, right? So if you look at the week chart, it is down to its low. I don't know if it's actually its 52-week low, but it is down to the lowest that it's been in quite some time, all right? Interestingly enough, on our analysts, they do have a sell signal. So we have to do a little bit of research to see what's been going on with Hertz. But right now, over time, it looks like it does have a lot of upside potential to get back to the highs that it had around $24, et cetera, et cetera. And right now it's only at $8.50. So as far as a day trade, it looks like it's falling. But if you're looking for long-term investing, it looks like there is some upside potential there.
Okay, so over here on the futures chart, we did just get in our first official trade from our algos. We are currently selling gasoline right now, down about $300. We got in at 950. Okay, so we got in on the 950, and we are on a sell side on gasoline, okay, on the gasoline future. So that is our first trade
on the futures algorithms, all right? Now, coming back over here into the stock world, okay, we can see slightly down about 200 bucks, okay? As we approach the top of the hour, we're going to be going back through the second half of we're going to be going through the second half of the watch list, looking to enter into some trades. Seems like we're starting to gain some momentum on our BlackRock long. We were down about $1,100 pre-market. Now we're only down about 900, so we've made 200 bucks on that. Good to see that starting to turn around. Okay. All right, on our Forex trades, 2 of them are positive. 1 is down about $7. So we'll keep our eye on that.
Oh, also, Jeffrey just said there's news in 5 minutes. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, thanks,
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
Let's see what news that is.
So also, Netflix, as I mentioned, you know, we got into this trade literally on the first day of the show. We, whatever day trades we get into of things that are on our watch list, we are okay with holding them into swing trades. And so we've adjusted our stop loss essentially every $1,000 on here. So when this gets to $9,000, we'll go ahead and adjust our stop loss to 8,000 and continue to ride the ride. So we literally got on this trade the first day, which was about 9 shows ago, and we are looking to hit $9,000. So this Netflix trade has been averaging basically almost $1,000 a day profit for us. Okay, so we'll keep riding the ride for as long as it pays us. And again, everybody, as I mentioned, if you don't have a data-driven reason to get out the trade, right, especially if your stop loss is set, go ahead, lock in your profits and ride the ride for as long as the market's going to pay you, because you want to ride your winners and you want to minimize your losers. Okay.
And so we are, can I pass back over really quickly for this NVIDIA trade? So we're currently up. I think we've been in this trade for like 5 minutes or so. It started to bounce around a little bit, but it got high. It got up as high as around 1,600. So it's running back up 1,500 bucks or so. So I'm definitely about to set my stop loss and lock in any of this, especially before the news comes out in 5 minutes at 10 a.m. All right, so we're up 7.36%. So if anyone else is in this NVIDIA day trade, swing trade, day trade, whatever you want it to be, with me, just wanted to highlight that for you really quickly. But I'm about to go ahead and set my stop loss. But I just wanted to highlight that really quickly before the news comes out.
Cool. All right, so it's approaching the top of the hour, 10 o'clock. We're going to get ready to walk through at the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to start walking through the bottom half of our watch list, see if we have some signals on the 1 hour or anything on our watch list, and then you guys can continue to drop anything that you guys want us to look at. Remember, you could drop stocks, bonds, options, Forex, futures, or crypto. You can tell us if you want to invest in it, swing trade it, or day trade it. That will help us kind of walk through the analysis. Trading and investing is personal. Do it at your own risk. We're not selling you any securities, and we're not recommending or advising you. We're just doing real-time analysis for the community based off of our technical analysis approach and the algorithms that we have created, okay? So we got about a minute and 40 seconds before the 10 o'clock hour, and we will look to see also. So remember we said in our analysis that NASDAQ was probably going to have a sell-off in the first half and throughout the day probably charging up. And we've seen that first 15 minutes or so, it was a little selling pressure, and then we seen the market start to turn around, okay? Also, we seen that we were going to be sell side on gold and sell side on the oils at the beginning. So we're starting to see a lot of the analysis play out. We got into our first trade on the futures, which we're selling gasoline, okay? And I know you guys hear the algos in the background, so apologize about that. We will get that figured out. The order field are all from my algos in the futures, testing out some of our new algorithms, okay? So that's what you hear, but as far as our official trading algorithms for the futures, we only are in one trade, which we're selling the gasoline futures. Okay, so we got about 30 seconds. And then we're going to go through the bottom half of the watch list, going to look at these 10 stocks to see if we have a 1 hour signal for a potential day trade, okay? So let's see, we got about 20 seconds here. Also keep in mind, remember, predefine your risk, predefine, if you do set profit targets, predefine your profit targets, okay? And that will help you also control your anxiety and emotions when you're trading these things, okay? All right, so here we go, 10 o'clock hour, all right? And now VTI, we're on the 1 hour chart, still in the middle of a buy signal, selling pressure. Again, VTI, total stock market, I analyzed instead that the overall market is probably going to be down that first 30 minutes. So we'll see what happens. SPY, same thing, right? Top 500 companies in the country, in the middle of a buy signal, but at the open, a lot of selling pressure. Doesn't surprise me. Tesla, sell signal on the 1 hour. So now we'll get in here.
News came out.
All right.
If you want.
So all of the newbie traders, if you're trading, you obviously know you shouldn't be trading during the news, okay? I just got to sell on Tesla at the top of the hour. We're going to go ahead, sell Tesla and our 5%. And the other thing I like about this, you can see we're only risking $111 on this 5% to make as much money as it will pay us. And we're already profitable on the Tesla short. We're up $10. All right. Riot. Okay. We just got a sell side signal on Riot. Okay. So I'll go ahead and sell Riot 0.5%. Right. Boom. Sell Riot at the top of the hour. Okay. So now I'm short Riot, short Tesla. Palantir in the middle of a charge up to the buy side. We missed that ride. We'll keep going. Microsoft. Just got a sell side signal on Microsoft on the 1 hour. I'll set the stop loss, risk 5%. Okay, I'm only risking $118 on that. All right. Lockheed Martin. And again, I'm just doing this so that you can see what we teach in Wall Street Academy is the overall details, the fundamentals, how to do what we do. But in here, we just want to come in and get to the bag. Okay, Lockheed Martin, we got a sell signal. I'm going to risk 5%. Okay, if I did put a stop, take profit on these, everybody, I would do at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, meaning that if I risk $100, I'll show you exactly what I mean. So for an example, let's just say we just took that Lockheed Martin trade. Okay, I took that Lockheed Martin trade and I'm risking, let's call it $119. Then I would come over here. Okay, and put, I am looking for buy side. Nope. Right here. Long side, short side. There we go. If I got in here and here's my stop loss to take profit, I would just come on and put this here and I can see, okay, my target is at 58%. Nope, so now I want my target to be 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So if I'm risking, all right, and you can see here, risk to reward ratio 1.62. I can keep going until it gets to 2, right? And now I can see very clearly, right? If I was to put a take profit on here, I'm risking $119, so I would want to make 238, right? So I'm risking 119 to make 238. If I did stop loss and take profits, right, I would do at least a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. Now, again, all of those details and semantics, you can scan the QR code, join the Wall Street Academy, and we teach these things step by step in the course. And you can also join the Discord community, scan the QR code, get around the community, get around like-minded individuals, ask questions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, okay? So I don't personally put on take profits because I want my profits to run as long as possible, and I will just adjust my stop loss. So like, if, let's just say I'm profitable in one of these trades, let's find a trade that we may be profitable. So we're up $20 on here. So we have a 20% return on our investment right now, right? Well, maybe like a 15% return on our investment because we risked 119 and we're up 19, right? So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and modify this order and say, okay, well, I just went up 20 bucks. So instead of risking 119, then I'm only going to risk 100. So now that minimized my risk. And what I do is I adjust my stop loss based on my profits. So now I'm risking less. I'm not risking 119. I'm only risking 100 because I'm already up $20. And I will just continue to adjust my stop loss and lock in profits as long as the market continues to pay me, okay? So just want to give you guys that insight. All right, we just got stopped out on our first futures trade for 516. Okay, and it seems like we're in a new trade, and we're now also selling oil. So we're selling the energies. We called that at the top of the market, but we got stopped out on the gasoline short, and now we're currently in the oil short. So this is our second official trade in the futures. We're now selling the oils. And we can see a lot of selling pressure coming into the equities as well. Okay, so remember, we said first half of the show, first half of the market is probably going to be some selling pressure in the equities. Bigger picture, long term, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, still a lot of support in the equities. Okay. So we'll keep our eyes on those trades. So hopefully that makes sense about, the stop loss take profits. If it doesn't, scan the QR code, join the Wall Street Academy. You can learn from us in detail. But in these sessions, I really want to come in here, analyze, do some quick technical analysis, and get to the bag. All right, we got into the IBM short this morning at the opening bell, and we're now up 32% on that trade, okay, because we're now risking $100, and we're up $32 of profit on that. So congratulations if you are in the IBM short. What else we got cooking? Okay, overall, the market is down, okay? So we are battling. Most of this loss right here, we started at like 8,000. Most of this loss is just the BlackRock swing trade that we have. But again, it hasn't hit our stop loss take profit, so we're cool on that. But the trades that we've taken today, 1 for 2 on the ones that were entered and exited, and the ones that we're currently in right now that we put on today in the trade in the show, we're short Lockheed Martin, down 25 bucks on that, and we're profitable on the other 3 trades that we put in. So 10, 18, 23, 24, right? So we're up 24 on the trades that we put in, and we're down 25. So net for the trades that we actually put in today, and Lockheed Martin actually just is at 25. We're down $1 for the day that we put the trades in today. So, and we already got paid once. So we're actually still net positive on the trades that we actually executed on today.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, the market is starting to fall so slightly. I did get stopped out at my NVIDIA trades. I was able to take about $1,100 profit for, about 8 minutes of clicking. It's not bad. I was definitely hoping to get a little bit more, but it did start to fall. I had my stop loss set, and so I'm like, hey, I want to at least lock in $1,000, and I was able to lock in $1,100. So we'll probably get some more buy signals on NVIDIA, but right now it is trending down. I wanted to, excuse me, the people were asking, Faith was asking about SMCI, and Miss Suzanne was asking about Uber. So SMCI, I wanted to highlight this stock. The SMCI is like NVIDIA's cousin. I feel like they move the same.
AI is hot right now. So a lot of the AI stocks are getting a lot of volume and volatility.
AI is hot. Yeah, I actually bought some stock in SMCI last week, and it's actually up 25%, the entire position. Absolutely amazing. So SMCI, looking at our 3-minute chart currently, we are still in a buy signal. SMCI had a buy signal at 927, and SMCI that's the ticker symbol for super microcomputer. All right, and they're currently still in this buy signal, but it is starting to trend down, just like everything else is. I think the news came out. I can't remember exactly what the news was, but maybe it wasn't the best news, and everything is starting to trend down. SMCI is currently up about 40 bucks today. This is another one that you could play with SMCI and get rich, okay? The way that it moves has so much volatility, all right? So SMCI is currently up $42.86, but as you can see on this 3-minute chart, it is starting to fall. Like everything else, if you notice here on my watch list, everything is starting to get red, okay, or starting to turn red. Also wanted to highlight really quickly Meta. I'm not sure if anyone is writing Meta down. I know I was a little hesitant to get in myself last week because I wasn't sure. People were so excited about this dividend, but it is actually down $13.69 if anyone did get into puts in it. I personally did not get into puts in it, but I know some of you guys were interested in getting into puts. So you're probably smiling. All right, one more that we want to, we'll do Toyota, Lisa, and we'll do Uber. All right. All right, so Uber. Can y'all hear that? I want to hear that.
That's YouTube, so they can definitely hear.
Oh, they can. So Uber, 3 minute. All right, so looking at Uber is announcing, let me go to the day chart. Uber is announcing their earnings this Wednesday. It looks like, is it before the open or after? Usually there's a little signal here that says so. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, before the open. Thank you so much, Ms. Suzanne. So Uber's releasing their earnings Wednesday before the open. You okay?
Yeah.
Must be some dust up in here today. Okay, so Uber's releasing their earnings Wednesday before the open. They're currently, I'm looking at the day chart. As you can see, the last strong buy signal on the day, thank you so much, Ms. Suzanne, came out January the 11th, and it's literally been trending up since then. Uber's trading around $68.37 or so cents. Damn. It's currently up 30 cents, all right? Heading into our 5-minute bar. Oh, they said they actually don't hear anything but our voices. So that's
okay.
Good to know. So on our 5-minute chart, it is falling, but it seems like a lot of things are based on this 10-minute. This news that came out around 10, which is actually when things started to fall here.
I'm sorry, y'all.
We all over here choking. So this is when things started to fall around that 10 o'clock chart, 10 o'clock bar, all right? So looking at our 2-hour chart, overall, Uber has been trending up. So Miss Suzanne, what it looks like is Uber's in a very, very, very slight downturn, okay? A very slight downturn, which looks like it's from the news. But once this news pressure falls off, which is usually about 15 to 20 minutes after, it looks like we may start to see that rebound because we have this sell signal that came in. So, Ms. Suzanne, may even want to take advantage potentially of this sell signal that just came in. May potentially be a good entry point as you do start to ride it back up, especially as the earnings are being anticipated for Wednesday, okay? Before the open. So that's my thoughts there. Let's take a quick look at Toyota. Toyota's ticker symbol. It is, wait, are they Toyota? Are they, oh, here we go. Is it? Yep, here we go. NYSE. So their ticker symbol is TM. TM. Okay, 3 hours ago it says Toyota exec swears it's actually not anti-EV, but doesn't see electric path as single golden bullet towards carbon neutrality. Yes, that's what they said. All right. So, okay, so Toyota Motor expected to post 47% rise, all right, in their third quarter net profit. They may have meant fourth quarter net profit, but they are expected to have a 47% rise. Very interesting to see. They're currently trading around $200.04. All right. Just like everyone else in a short or a sell signal currently. All right. As you can see right here, just like everyone else. But let's look at our 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart. We did receive a buy signal. OK, we did receive a buy signal right here at the 10 o'clock hour. Right. So it looks like over time, it's starting to trend up, but right now it is slightly down, okay? 𝐂𝐈𝐴 said Apple is going up. Let's take a quick look. Oh, look at Apple finally going up. It's the only thing that actually, let's see the 5-minute. Interesting. The only thing that doesn't have a sell signal right now looks like. So Apple, yes, we have a buy on the 10-minute, all right? And that buy signal came out around the 186.33. Currently it's at 188. Ooh, that would have been a pretty low entry point. And on our 5-minute chart, we also have a buy signal as well that I had seen, but now it disappeared on me. But I did see a 5-minute. There it is, a buy signal as well in the 5-minute chart. Thank you so much, 𝐂𝐈𝐴. Yes, it is starting to go up. Apple is starting to go up. So if any of you guys have calls on Apple, it is starting to go up right there. NVIDIA is currently has fallen a little bit. Still good. Still up for the day. It's up $22, but it was previously up about $30. So it's falling. That's how I ended up getting stopped out. So let's take a quick look at Palantir for Miss Phyllis. All right, so Palantir, she said, hi there, what are your thoughts on PLTR? It's showing synergy for puts, but its earnings come out after the closing bell. So the earnings come out today after the closing bell. It's currently down 16 cents. It's trading around $16.87. Okay. So right now I'm on the 5-minute chart. It is falling. I feel like I said falling drastically. It's only fallen about $1 or so, but it was previous around $17.62. Now it's trading around $16.84. Okay, $16.84. All right. So that is starting to fall. Phyllis, if I go and look at our 2-hour chart over time, it has been trending up, but we did just get this sell signal that's also on the 2-hour chart. So heading into their earnings, honestly, Palantir likely probably will do relatively well. If we go and look at some of their other earnings, as you can see, if you guys can see the small chart over here on the right, they've literally beat their earnings since the last 1, 2, 3 quarters. They Q2 2023 they did not beat, but they basically hit it head on. But other than that, they've really been killing their earnings. All right, so it looks like they'll probably continue that trend. They also do have a strong buy signal, so it looks like they may be in a bit of a downturn right now. Also remember as well, Phyllis, with the synergy method, a lot of times it cannot account for the earnings and what potential pop up or pop down that it could see, but they have definitely done well for their past few earnings. So let's keep our eyes out on it as we get a little bit closer to the closing bells. I think you said it comes out today after the closing bell. All right. Did you want to? Oh, one more really quickly. Amazon. So Eric said, how about Amazon reanalysis for day/swing trade utilizing options? Right. So right now, Amazon is currently in this sell signal, but as I mentioned, everybody is except Apple from the news that just came out, right? Looking at our 2-hour chart, looking at our day chart, we are in the buy signal. Amazon is supposed to be trending up for the day. I think we just need the next maybe 10, 20 minutes or so for the news to shake off, and hopefully we'll start to see a lot of these things rebound that maybe we were already on the buy side or the long side for.
Okay, and over here in the stock day trades, congratulations if you are in this IBM short. We're now up over 116 bucks. So now we initially got in and we risked 100 bucks, 119 bucks, and we were just at 119 bucks. So that would be a 1-to-1, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this order, right, to lock in 50 bucks of profit, right? So actually, no, 50 bucks of profit, right? So now what I'm going to be doing is I cannot lose. Let's do it this way. I cannot lose in this trade. So what I'll do is I will lock in 50 bucks because we're up 114, right? Okay, so so now I have $50 locked into this trade. So the worst case scenario from this trade is I make 50 bucks. Yeah. So we got into this trade at 9:30. Okay, and again, I'm using this as an example. I don't care if you did one share, 100 shares, 1,000 shares. It doesn't really matter to me. We're profitable, right? We're up in our trade, okay? And then we got 50 bucks locked in, and we're up 116, and we're gonna let the trade ride for as long as it pays us. But we cannot lose in this trade. And worst case scenario, I make 50 bucks as I ride the ride down, okay? So congratulations if you're in on that. We're gonna lock those profits in. Twilio, congratulations if you got in on the Twilio short. We risked 119, now we're up 157 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and modify this and lock in 100 bucks, right? I'm gonna go ahead and lock in $100. So now, worst case scenario in this trade, I make $100. So I got $150 locked in on profit this morning, and I clicked the buttons after about 2 minutes of analysis and got $150 locked in, worst case scenario for today. Okay, Roblox, we were up, but again, the market is coming down, so any of our longs are probably down right now, but again, they haven't hit our 5% rule, so I'm cool on those. JP Morgan, yep, excuse me. Okay, so our stop loss is set on those. Lockheed Martin. All right, we just got in Lockheed Martin again today. So all the trades that we're putting in today, congratulations if you got in on the Lockheed Martin short. We're now up 117. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead, manually adjust this, lock in $50, right? And just show how we're locking in profit. So now we got $200 locked in. Worst case scenario, we're up $200 for today. Again, if you did 1,000 shares, now you're up $2,000 for today, right? You'll see me trade and risk different amounts so that it can be relatable to anybody in their journey. Microsoft, we shorted Microsoft. We risked 118, now we're up 240. So we literally got our 2x return on our investment, 2 to 1, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and lock in 118 of profit, okay? So that means I get 100% return on my investment. Okay, so I got 100% on this stock trade locked in. And now after 250 locked in, now I have $368 locked in. So worst case scenario, I'm up $368 for the morning. All right, now I'll step into Riot. We shorted Riot as well. Riot, we're up $80. If you got into the Riot short, congratulations. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in profit on this. Okay. We're up $75. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in $25 on here, right? And trail it. Now I'm up $300 for the morning. I'm sorry, $375 for the morning, right? I don't know why, sometimes it does this. Let me just take this in here. Lock in 25, all right? Now, worst case scenario, we got $375 locked in. We also shorted Tesla. We risked $111. Now we're up $345 on the Tesla short. Congratulations if you got in that. So right now we're 6 for 7 on our day trades, and everybody should be nicely profitable if you took any of those trades. I'm gonna go in here and lock in. I risked 111. I'm gonna go in here and lock in 222, and I've just locked in a 200% return on my investment within less than an hour of work. I'm gonna go in here and lock in $222. Okay, 222. And now I've locked in $500 for the day. Worst case scenario, I'm up $500 in less than an hour. And that is, depending on if you did 100 shares or if you did 1,000 shares, you got $5,000 locked in. If you did 100 shares, you got 500. If you did 1 share, you got $50, okay? So anybody in their trading journey, everybody should be nicely profitable.
I love it. I love it. It has been another profitable day. It's beautiful. So I wanted to make or share one announcement that just came out. It's like a lot of companies have been deciding to declare dividends, which is always a really positive sign for the company that they have enough extra cash to distribute. All right. So Bolero, the bowling alley, Bolero, ticker symbol. Guess what it is? BOWL. They just announced that they will be declaring a dividend of 22 cents per share, which is honestly really good, guys. You know why? Because Bolero is only trading at $12.39. That's a very, very good dividend. Yep. Think about last week when Meta announced their dividend. Meta's trading around $500 a share, and they're paying 50 cents a share. So Bolero is trading at $12.37 and paying 22 cents a share. That's a very, very good dividend. Okay, and this was literally just announced. Of course, the stock is starting to go up. It's currently up about 6.72%. We did just receive a buy signal on the 3-minute chart here, all right, and it's trading around 12.41. It's had a high today of close to around, that's today? Yep, it's had a high today of close to around 13.70. So with this buy signal that we just received, if you're looking at some potential day trades, Valero could be a good one. They're going to ride this excitement of the dividend and likely start to rise. So another one that I wanted to highlight, another great dividend, another, especially based on the price that it's trading at. It's a very, very good dividend. Okay.
Nice.
So I wanted to give a shout out really quickly to Nell Fisher. She said, I just ran across the email in my inbox and I am glad I clicked in. I am glad that you're here. Welcome everyone to the Money Matrix. Super, super excited. This is Dion and I's show Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving stock market news and live trading and just helping you guys to what do you say, run up the bag or get to the bag or do something with the bag, put the bag under your arm, whatever, just get to the bag before lunch time, okay? So if any of you guys are new, you have questions, you're like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Please make sure that you click the link. Join the Wall Street Academy. You guys are able to join at a $1,000 discount, okay? A $1,000 discount off our normal price of $2,000 when you guys click the link and join the Wall Street Academy. Come in, learn all these things with us. It is very, very, very exciting, all right? Miss Pauline said, Dion, how do you make money on trades if the stock goes down?
Okay, so
short.
before I get to Miss Pauline, 𝐂𝐿EV
Oh, there you go. I totally missed that one.
said, how much capital do I need in my trading account to get started? So let me explain overall, because it's kind of a general question and we invest in trading a bunch of assets in here. So let me clarify. So to invest, bigger picture, long term, you can start where you are. There are stocks from, $1, $5, $10 and all the way up. The point is about getting started and investing today. Investing is 1 year or longer. So you buy the share and you are looking to hold it for at least 1 year, okay? That's investing. Trading is different. Trading is 1 year or shorter. You put your money in there today and you're expecting to get some return on that investment in 1 year or less, all right? And then there are different types of trading. You have position trading, swing trading, day trading, intraday trading, and high frequency trading, okay? So just want to clarify that first and foremost. Investing, you could start now, start today. You could buy fractional shares literally starting at $1. Just get in. When it comes to trading, okay, swing trading, as long as you can afford however much that stock is charging, you can purchase it and you can hold it for as long as you want, as long as you don't run out of money in your account, okay? That's position trading and that's swing trading. When it comes to day trading and intraday trading stocks, most brokerages, you need to have a minimum of $25,000 in your account to day trade. And what that means is that you want to get in the trade today and out of the trade within 24 hours. That's day trading. So you need at least $25,000 in your account. So when you see me in there trading stocks and I get in a trade today and get out of a trade, that's day trading. You need to get in and get out. If that's what you need to do, you need to have at least $25,000 in your account. If you are swing trading options, or if you're swing trading options, so anything 48 hours or longer for options trades, you can get in options trades for as little as $1, okay? Because you can find an option for 1 penny, which gives 100 shares, times 100 shares is $1. So you can have $1 to $5 to get into the options game on swing trading. On stock swing trading, you just need to be able to afford it. On day trading options, you also need at least $25,000 in your account if you're looking to trade naked options. If you're selling premium, you can start with a minimum of $100 as well, okay? So different minimums for different amounts for different brokerages, and we teach all of that and go into all that detail in the Wall Street Academy course, but I just want to give an overview to explain that for different people, because most people are at different levels in their trading and investing journeys, okay? So everybody's risk is different. Everybody's bag is different. Everybody's emotional control and tolerance is different. But at a very bare minimum, everybody should be investing for the long game and building generational wealth for themselves and their families. And here, we're actively day trading and swing trading. So when you see us make $500 in a trade, $5,000 in a trade, I think we made $8,000 last week in futures, and she made about $50,000 in options last week with the trading that we did. Those are day trades and swing trades, okay? So trading short term, 1 year or less, investing long-term, 1 year or longer. All right, just wanted to make sure we are clear on that, okay? All right, so that was for 𝐂𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸. Sorry if I mispronouncing that's your name or your nickname, whatever, but bear with us, okay? All right, Miss Pauline said, Dion, how do you make money on trades if the stock goes down? Yes, you short it, okay? So and when we say we can make money whether the market goes up or the market goes
Miss
down.
Pauline, you should know this. Just FYI, okay?
Yes.
Don't embarrass me out here. Miss Pauline should know.
Maybe she do options with you or whatever.
You know.
Okay. So yes, Miss Pauline, essentially, when we say we can make money whether the market goes up or down, when the market is going down, yes, you are shorting that particular asset class. Now, if you're shorting stock, that means that you're technically borrowing the stocks from somebody that owns it. Don't worry, the brokerage does that automatically. Okay, but you're borrowing shares from somebody to sell them at a current price, and you profit off of it on the way down. So if you're shorting it and selling it, if the market goes down, you make money, which is what you just seen me do there. If you're long, if you're buying the stock and the market goes up, you make money. Okay. If you short it and the market goes up, you lose money. If you buy it and the market goes down, you lose money. Okay. So shorting, you want the market to go down. Buying, you want the market to go up. All right. And you could short in stock, you can short in put options, you can short in leaps and stuff like that. Okay. So hopefully that answers your question, Miss Pauline. Okay. Miss Nita said, Dominique is so pretty.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, Nita.
Yes,
See, Miss Pauline said, I know, Dom. See, I know you supposed to know. It's okay, though. Listen, we all need a little refresher every now and then.
Okay, so hopping over here into the futures trade, we just got into our second trade, our second live trade of the day. Gold is now entered into the game. We are on the buy side of gold. So we are buying gold, okay, and we are selling oil. These are our first two trades of the market. Oh, and it looks like we also got into silver. So let's check over. We are also buying silver, okay? So we're long silver, we're long gold, and we're also shorting oil, okay? So we are buying silver, buying gold, and we are long gold, long silver, short oil. And it looks like we probably should be short gasoline as well. For some reason, it seemed like it didn't get into that trade, but I'll keep my eyes on that. Okay, long gold, long silver, shorting oil. We're profitable in all three trades. We will ride the ride and for as long as it pays us. Okay, so if you are in any of those trades on the stocks, let's go check our stock trades. All right, we're now up $470 in that Tesla short. Congratulations if you got in that Tesla short. I'm now going to go ahead and lock in $350 because now, we risked 110 or 111 to get in this trade. So now I'm up 300%. I got my $100 back, and I'm about to lock in another $200. So I'm up 300. And I typically don't do this manually. I typically allow my algos to do it, but I'm just showing you all. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in 350 on here. Okay, and I'm gonna lock in $350 and ride that ride for as long as it pays me. So the worst case scenario I can make on this trade is 350, and I'm actually up 400% unrealized, and it just went up to 500. So now I'm gonna go lock in another $100. So I'm 400% on here, return on this investment. And if you guys got into this in the options, y'all probably bussing, okay? I love to trade options as well, but I pretty much sell premium. I don't necessarily trade naked options in these shows. I sell premium, and you guys know what I'm talking about if you're in the Wall Street Academy. Dominique does the live naked trades in here, okay? So if you're shorting Tesla, congratulations. We just locked in $450. Lockheed Martin, okay, we're still profitable. We got that $50 locked in on there. Twilio short, okay, it's up 118. We got $100 locked in there. IBM short, We got $50 locked in there. So we got about $700 locked in this 1 hour of trading so far just on the stock side. Congratulations.
I love it. I love it. So I'm over here playing around with this Bolero. I got into a Bolero trade here. Wanted to see how it was going to rise with this earnings, with this announcement of, not earnings, but the announcement of the dividend. And I got in this trade a few minutes ago. Like, it's finally starting to go profitable here. So let me show you what I did. So I purchased 25 contracts. They were a little bit cheaper. They're only $2.85. So I purchased 25 contracts of Bolero, and I purchased more because I do want this to be a quick little day trade, quick little scalp. I always want to say scrape. Scrape.
Scrape it up.
Scrape.
Yeah,
I can use my own words, right? Let's quick little scrape up some coins real quick. So I got a Bolero. What's the expiration date? March 15th, to still give us some time just in case, God forbid, something did not go the way I anticipated. But it's a Bolero, expiration date 3/15, strike price $10, $10 call. And as you can see, it's been going back and forth. It was up $76. It was up $200, up $250. It's literally been bouncing back and forth. But I did go ahead and just set a limit order on this or a stop loss just to kind of lock it in. I'm sorry, just a limit order just to grab the profit because I could see where it kind of keeps bouncing off at. So I just set a limit order there. So we're up about $210 there, as you guys can see. All right. Switching back over really quickly to NVIDIA, I saw Phyllis just asked about NVIDIA here. So, oh no, this is Amazon. Hold up, my bad. Amazon. So I was looking at Amazon because I'm also in Amazon trade, which I kind of forgot about. But I'm currently in an Amazon trade. We had a little discrepancy right here. It's going back and forth from this buy sell, but it looks like it ended up being a buy signal on Amazon. So Amazon, I'm assuming is trending up. I can click back over and see. We did just get a buy signal at 1027 on the 3-minute chart. And then it's battling right here, but it looks like it's definitely probably going to be a buy signal for Amazon. Looks like things are actually starting to turn around from that 10 o'clock news, which we really anticipated, right? Now, NVIDIA is what you were asking about, Phyllis. You were not asking about Microsoft, but NVIDIA on the 5-minute chart, it's still down. It's still pointing down, still in the sell signal. Going to our 3-minute chart. We are starting to see it turn around ever so slightly, all right? And NVIDIA is currently, so he's got a buy signal on the 1-minute chart, all right? And then the 3-minute chart is kind of starting to trend up. We don't have a strong signal yet, okay? So now NVIDIA is only up $20 right now when it was previously up about $30. I definitely missed the sell signal, which would have been lovely to ride that down, but I did not get in, and I'm not going to get in now because it's too late. All right, so that is what's happening right now. As far as their earnings, Phyllis, very good question. Their earnings are coming out February 21st. So we have quite some time. Before their earnings come out. I'm really interested to see how the stock performs ahead of the earnings. And we have a couple weeks, so that's why we don't really know. But I'm really interested to see, like, is the earnings return, is it already cooked into this crazy high that it's had over the past month? I think NVIDIA is up like $150 in January.
Because there's so much hype around it and it's a lot of volume and volatility in there. The data suggests that if the earnings come out positive, it's just going to give the NVIDIA clan, more energy to go to the moon, right? That's what they're gonna be saying. To the moon, buy it up. So.
I mean, that's totally, but I'm interested to see, right? Because, I mean, they're not gonna be announcing any big news like Meta that they're gonna do a dividend or anything. I mean, I don't know, they could. But Goldman Sachs did say today that they gave it a new price target of 800, and I feel like every couple of weeks somebody gives them a new price target. So maybe they'll hit that. They're saying they're going to hit that new price target in the next 12 months. I think they're going to hit it way before then because it's literally at $680 right now. Yeah. So I don't know, Phyllis. We need to kind of let's see week by week how it does. If I mean, I can't imagine that it can continue this crazy ride up, but maybe it is. Maybe it really is SMCI's, brother or sister, and they're just riding on the same, family vacation to.
Well, all the money's going
clearly.
into AI right now, so we'll see what the turnaround. I mean, that's also what's going in Microsoft, right? Because they're so bullish on AI, and they got the ChatGPT through the OpenAI investment and stuff like that. So definitely going to be interesting to see. Nell says, is it possible to day or swing trade with a full-time job? Absolutely. You can see, we're doing some of this analysis in minutes, executing the trades. Now, it depends on what you are trading, how you are trading, and your risk tolerance and what kind of job you got, right? So, Dominique and I both love options. We trade options slightly differently. I don't take as many naked options trades because I'm monitoring my futures algos, and in Robinhood and certain platforms, they don't allow algorithmic trading, right? So for manual trading, I only sell premium, right? And so that's something that I can do in 2 minutes, put the options trade in and don't think about it and make money every day or every week, right? And we have our students in the Wall Street Academy who know how to do that, right? So, and if you don't, and you're getting ready to take the course, congratulations, you'll learn it in the Wall Street Academy as we release the option courses and stuff like that, right? But it all depends on where you are and what you're doing. The direct answer to your question is yes. You can make money in minutes, hours, and days with an effective strategy, risk management, and your emotional control. And you could put in trades on a Sunday and they close on a Friday and you haven't done any analysis or sitting in front of a computer screen all week, right? Those are opportunities that you can do, okay? So I would encourage you for sure to learn them. Doesn't matter whether you join Wall Street Academy or not. Obviously, we would encourage that, but if you join somewhere else and learn, the key is about learning, y'all. Earning the money, making the money, designing your own life, and then returning that back to your family and friends so y'all can grow together, okay? Lisa said, if you have a cash account with Robinhood, you could day trade, correct? Yes, you can. You can trade on cash and you could trade on margin. However, day trading, you still need $25,000 in your account if you want to day trade stock and you want to day trade options, meaning you want to get in today and get out within 24 hours, okay? So if you want to day trade, you do need a minimum of $25,000, and that's pretty much across brokerages, okay? That's a FINRA rule, not a Robinhood rule or Thinkorswim or Total rule, et cetera, okay? That's a FINRA rule, which is the regulator.
And if you don't have the, you can always swing trade, if
you can swing trade.
Don't have the capital to start day trading.
Yeah, and remember, swing trading, and we show you actually some tips on how to get out of trades in 24 hours without it in the course. But swing trading essentially starts at 48 hours, okay? So, and again, you could start with one share, right? Now, stocks move relatively slower than the other asset classes that we're trading, so it might only move 1 penny. And if you only got one share, you might be only making 1 penny a share, but at least you're starting, right? And that is the point, is to start where you are. Start where you are, okay? All right, so with that being said, let's go over here and check out some of our stock moves that we made today, and we'll check our overall, okay? So, all right, we started down 1,100 on BlackRock. We're down 1,200, so we lost about $100 on that. Today, we took an active trade in IBM. We risked $119. We're up 115. Okay, and we got $50 locked in. So when this gets 2 to 1, we'll go in and lock in some more. Okay. All right. So now let's go to Nancy. Nancy, we started up with the market. Now we're down $13. Twilio, we shorted Twilio at the top of the hour. We're up $151. We got 100 of that locked in. Roblox, we were swinging that, and we're down 54, holding it. It's all okay. We were swinging on the Qs, down 38. It's okay. Path, swinging it, down 181. It's okay. Well, actually, no. You know what? A sell came in at 10:30. on the 1 hour, we'll go ahead and exit this trade, minimize our loss, okay? Boom, get out that trade. The opposite signal came in, okay? We stick to the rules. Novo, we bought 100 shares, all right? And we just went profitable on Novo. So interested to see how that turns out. We bought on the 1 hour, okay? And now we're up 15 bucks on Novo. Congratulations if you're in that trade. We already got paid once off the NVIDIA buy and got stopped out. Okay, so congratulations. Lockheed Martin, we just got stopped out of our trade, took our profits off of the table with Lockheed Martin. Okay, congratulations on that. Tesla, we're now up $700 on Tesla. We're gonna go ahead and lock in 520, right? 519 essentially, but let's just call it 520. Okay, congratulations. If you are in that trade on Tesla, if you got in on that Tesla short, especially if you got in on options, you running it up. Okay, we'll go ahead and lock in $520 on that. All right, congratulations. And we got stopped out for the other one. So we are net positive about $800 on our day trades just today, taking that off the table. And you can see that we realized those trades. Okay, so like if we went over here in the history, we could see our profits, right? We could see our profits. All right, so congratulations if you got in on any of those. And now, since we took those profits off the table, these are the trades that we're in, unrealized. We're up about $7 grand, okay? And we can see Netflix still battling. We was trying to get up to 9,000. Now we're down to 7,500-ish. And BlackRock is really the only thing that's kind of really being a nail in our side. But the crazy part is it still hasn't hit our well, not crazy, but the interesting part is it hasn't hit our 5% rule. So we'll stick to the rules. It is what it is. It hasn't stopped us out. So we'll let it go. It went down like 1,800, then it came down to only down 500. And we'll see once we get another buy signal on BlackRock, we'll potentially add to that trade and kind of go from there. Because we're long on BlackRock anyway for the year. And bigger picture long term, so it is what it is, okay? What you seeing over there, Dominique?
Yeah, so I am still toying around over here with Bolero. Oh, perfect, awesome. So we're up 620. Did this just sell? What's happening here? Okay, perfect. So it's actually up about $500-600. It's playing around. So very good to see that it finally got there. I was actually looking to exit around 310, but I literally just took my limit order off. So currently trading around 308. Very, very good. I'm actually going to exit because this thing is going back and forth. All right. Yes, I wanted to do a quick shout out really quickly to Terry Morris Allen. She just said she wants to do a shout out. And she started September 2022. In Wealth Demystified using Robinhood. I never thought I would be in a position to do day trading with a $25,000 mark, but today I can day trade. So congratulations to Terry. So proud of you that you were able to build that account up to the $25,000 mark. That's big.
Congratulations.
That's a big
love to hear it, love to see it.
So very, very proud of you. And keep pushing. The next goal, what? 50?
Yeah,
$50,000 is definitely the next goal.
Run it up.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, so right now, like I said, I'm toying around with Bolero. It is literally just back and forth is all that we're seeing it do right now.
Consolidating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we have NVIDIA, just FYI, I've been watching. We're still in this buy signal for Bolero. So it'll likely go and hit my target. And then we have NVIDIA, which is also still trending down here. It's only up $16 a share. So it's almost down 50% of what it originally was up today as well. And so very interested to see. I'm really interested to see how a lot of these things will start to rebound towards the end of the day. Right? But those are some of the biggest things I have right now. It looks like Amazon. I can't remember our Amazon trade. Let me check this one. see, that's Bolero. Let's check our Amazon trade. So our Amazon trade is still down. It's only down $190, so nothing crazy, but it is still down, hoping that will start to rebound soon. But yeah, that's all I really got going on right now.
Okay, so I wanted to, what did I want to do? I wanted to talk about diversification. I always want to bring this up, okay? So we're trading stocks, we're trading options, we're trading Forex, we're trading futures, we're trading crypto. That shows you a diversified investment and trading portfolio. So you're not risking the whole house on one stock, on one trade, on one investment, okay? So for an example, we're up $800 realized in our stock today, and we're down $500 realized in futures. So now we're net positive $300. Okay, so we're up 800 in stock, we're down 500 in futures, and we're giving ourselves the ability to make money in multiple different asset classes and multiple different instruments, and we're still net positive. Okay, so excuse me. Now these algos run all day, so it could potentially turn around, because what did we say in our pre-market analysis? NASDAQ and the equities looked like they were going to be down pre-market early first half of the day, with a potential rebound in the afternoon and looking to be buy-side bias in the afternoon. So now, peep game, if we lock in these profits of $800 in the stocks and our longs turn around in the afternoon, so those will go profitable, and the futures end up turning around, we make profit, we run it up on multiple different asset classes. So I just want you guys to understand, especially if you're new. First and foremost, welcome to the Money Matrix, okay? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Dominique and myself. Scan the QR code, subscribe to this YouTube channel, turn on your notifications so that you know when we are live. But I want you to understand that you can invest if that's what you want to do. You can trade if that's what you want to do. But you want to be diversified across all of them, so you give yourself a chance to be profitable and consistent over time.
Yeah.
That's the major, it's two major differences between successful traders and investors and non-successful trading investors, is discipline and consistency, okay? So shout out to everybody. Miss Terry, you see she grew her account from whatever she started with to $25,000 from 2022 in September, okay? That's about a year and 6 months, okay? Now, $25,000 now starts to be a substantial amount, but it probably wasn't $25,000 when she started if she said she grew it to $25,000. It didn't happen overnight, but she stuck with the plan. She learned the plan first and foremost, and then she stuck with the plan and grew it over time. Patience, self-control, and discipline, okay? So I cannot congratulate you enough, but also encourage that enough as well. Patience, self-control, discipline, and having some diversification, learning these things and giving yourself the ability to run up the bag and control your own destiny, control your own future.
And congratulations to Vanessa McAllister. She said she got kicked out of Amazon with a small profit. Okay, so congratulations to you there. As well, can we get the money sign? Is there like the money? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, get a little money sign, Vanessa. I love it. All right, so it's 10:52. Also, reminder for you guys, if you're new, please make sure that you subscribe and tell a friend to come and join us Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stock market news and live trading. And if you are new to us, also, you can join the Wall Street Academy and learn all the things that we're talking about, if all this sounds like gibberish to you. And you can scan the QR code, join the Discord, right? Because the Discord is the free community. Come in there, rock with other like-minded individuals, and ask questions. We're going to be rolling out the cash prizes and challenges. We wanted to really just get through the show and the launch and rolling out of the course. We have new courses getting released, almost every week. Well, not almost, actually every week with Wall Street Academy. So we'll be releasing 2 courses this week.
in the Wall Street Academy. So very, very excited to release those. And then we'll have our live session Wednesday evening, which I'll be teaching this Wednesday at 7 p.m. specifically and exclusively for the Wall Street Academy. So we will teach, we will actually trade and invest and do the things that we actually teach in this show. Okay, so congratulations on the wins for today. We're net profitable. We had some run up on the stocks. Dominique has some run up on the options. Drop some dollar signs in the chat. What you traded, what you invested, if you are up, so we can celebrate with and for you. Miss Deirdre says, I'm up $537 on her stocks, and she's up $679 on futures. Congratulations. Vanessa say, WSA, Wall Street Academy is a must. Yep, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Congrats to all the newbies. Congrats to all of the OGs in the course that's been rocking with us for years, okay? So we're gonna come up on the Keeping It a Buck segment here in about 10 seconds. And, you know, I really want to lock in for this one on this for you guys. So for our Keeping It a Buck segment for today, I'm going to tell you a little parable, okay? There was a story in the good book about a person who felt like he was unworthy in a lot of things in life because he was adopted, essentially left by the river, picked up by this royal family, and he became Moses, of a lot of people know today, right? But Moses had a lot of shortcomings. And so one day Moses is on the mountain, and he comes across this fiery bush who is representing the creator of the universe. And the creator tells him, hey, Moses, I got a role for you. I need you to go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And Moses responds to this fiery bush and says, well, who should I tell them that sent me? And the fiery bush says, tell them I am sent you. Okay. So all of the entire power, energy, effort, resources, and knowledge of the creator is wrapped up in I am. So my keep it a buck for you today is be very attentive to what words you put behind when you say I am, because you are literally speaking things into life and or speaking things to death, right? So I am a consistent winner. I am a money magnet. I am what I say I am, because I have that same power in my tongue as the creator of the universe. So I want you to understand that you have the power of life and death in your tongue, the power of abundance, the power of all the positive things that you want in your life, that you want to have, that you want to manifest, that you want to put in the work to actualize. You have that within you, and it starts with understanding who you actually are, okay? So that's my keep it a buck for today, all right? So congratulations on the wins. Yes. We are up net positive, start the week off again. And congratulations on all those wins. Will Smith said, big up to Terry, excellent show, keep it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, tell a friend, subscribe, like, join the free Discord, join the Wall Street Academy. As y'all can see, we running it up and we do this in real life. You can see that the community is running it up, loving to see that.
Congratulations to everyone that has been winning, honestly, well, in general, but also since we started the show, right? I mean, obviously we have people, you know, winning in our respective communities for sure, but it's also great to see you guys winning every single day and growing your accounts, right? And not just, you know, wasting the money or giving it back to the markets, but actually growing your accounts. And that's a very, very strong testimony to your self-control and discipline. So shout out to all of you there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Actually, we got another minute or so. But please make sure that you guys subscribe and tell a friend to come join us tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time doing the same thing again. And getting back to the bag.
And also keep in mind, these are automatically recorded and posted to the YouTube channel. So not only can you watch it live, but if you miss something and you want to hear something again, you could watch the replay, or you could send the link and share the replay with your family and friends so that they could check it out, just in case they may not have been able to make it live, because with some of those swing trades, you know, there are opportunities over time.
For sure, for sure.
To get into some of those. So, you know, congratulations on anybody who got into any of those trades, because right now overall we 9 for 9 on profitable days on the show.
Literally,
2 for 2 on profitable weeks for the show, and then today we're profitable again. And we will have some cool visuals. We're working on a couple of more things as far as visuals and pushing and stuff like that for the show, and we'll be able to show those wins and losses and earnings and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. So shout out to the team who are continuing to work hard behind the scenes and make things great for us and for you all, okay?
Yep.
Any final words? I know you over there running it up. I see it right there. You know what I mean?
just watching. You know, I just like to watch it run up. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. We will see you in
Tomorrow,
the AM.
9 a.m. Eastern to 11. Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you guys. Congratulations on the wins. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow morning.
Bye.